Hey everyone, welcome to The Learning Ladder and welcome to Vlogmas. Today I am doing a homeschool plan with me. So we are planning for the first week of Christmas school. I'm still using the Schoolnestplanner. I really am enjoying using it. I do think that I didn't need to get the full one. I think what I'm noticing about myself is I think I'm a minimalist planner, meaning that it's like how I write. I prefer to have like a basic guide, but then to go my own way scenario. So I don't need all the additional daily details pages like I thought I did. I do like the reflections pages, which includes, because then I can print off pictures and things, which I have done some throughout. Not every week, because I just haven't. They're on my phone though, so I could, at the end of the year, start printing some off, more off. But those things are so expensive, so I only really want to print them off when it's something really special. So I'm definitely think I'm going to print some more off over Christmas of fun things that we've done and put those in. But the main page I use is the weekly plan. I occasionally make a note at the beginning bits of the new weekly goals and notes schedule. This is just a blank one, so I occasionally write a few things here, anything that is different that week or whatever. But the one that I mainly use the most apart from that is the month at a glance. I really like that. Then I definitely use the heck out of the tracking pages, so my calendar page. I haven't really been doing my attendance page, so I don't think I just forget, to be honest, because I've never really kept attendance. I just know that when we're supposed to school and adjust accordingly. So I haven't used that as much as I thought I might, but I have definitely used the calendar pages. It's nice to keep a track of the curriculum of what we picked, and I have been using the tracking pages. I haven't been using the book list as much as I thought I would, because we read so much I forget to put it in, to be honest. So I definitely want to get better about that in the new year, writing down what we've actually read, to keep track. And as I said, the tracking pages. So anyway, enough whittering on. I've got stuff I need to do, so let's get started. So I'm going to turn to the new month of December. There we go. So I'm just going to fill out the month at a glance first. So I'm just going to fill this out, as in put the dates in, and then I'm going to quickly write on when I know we're going on a field trip, and then we'll come back and start planning. Okay, so I've done that, so I'm just going to get all my pens out. I do colour code for my subjects. I use the same ones each week, although I still, at this point, even though, how many weeks are we into the school year, I have to go back and check the previous week to make sure I remember which pens I picked. So I don't think I'm going to do that next year, because it's kind of like a pain to have to remember. But yes, so currently I'm using purple. Where's my pink gone? There we go. I'm using purple, red, blue, light blue, black, and pink. Did I say pink? I don't know. Whichever. These are the colours I'm using to do my planning. So the first thing I do is I check our Dragon Academy schedule. So what I do is I go through and for the right week, that was that. Through and check that we're on the right chapter that we're supposed to be on for the week for our book. Reading Wings of Fire book 2, The Lost Heir, and I'm just checking, yep, perfect, so we're on the right chapter that we're supposed to be on. So we're supposed to be on chapter 7, and we are, so that's good. So we read 2 to 3 chapters a day of Wings of Fire. That's one of the first things we do, apart from our morning time read louds and things that we do before we start. Then I want to look at what chapter questions that go with the Wings of Fire, so that I'm prepared, and also what scroll activities are going to be for that week in case I need to get any supplies. So I'm just going to get up to the correct section, and that's book 4. We're on book 2. That's Shadow playing with the Christmas tree. That is right next to me. Okay, so I'm gonna have to come back 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for that interruption. So yes, I just go through the chapter questions, and then I also go through the school activities and just see if there's anything, because then some of the school activities I've had them do different activities, you know, that we need supplies for. But in this one, and I also like to look to see how much writing is required, because then I can make sure I'm not obviously adding additional writing projects on top if there's going to be quite a lot of writing. So in this case there is quite a bit of writing this week, so I'm not going to add too much additional writing on top. Okay, so there is an art project which will be really fun, but we've already got all the supplies for that, so that's fine. So now I'm just going to put this aside in terms of the language arts component. I'm just going to have a look at the rest of Dragon Academy. So we have our science, and I already know there are not a ton of experiments because I already checked. So what I'm going to do is ask her to pick some experiments from the Elemental Science Christmas one that we can put in. We're doing our Dragon art, regular art, we've got our Chinese study, so that's fine. I'm still going to do that because we've almost finished our All About China study. We've only got, I think it's 3 weeks left. So the first week of January when we come back, well, not the first week of January, but the first week of school when we come back in January, we're pretty much, actually no, second, third week we'll have finished that. So we're still going to do, yeah, we're still going to do that one, but we're not going to do our Beowulf geography, and we're not going to do our Story of the World for history. And again, we're doing maths differently. I have made a video about all of this. I'm just going to get some workbooks out and give her a choice. I also need to get there's a box up here with all our Christmas books in, and Christmas activity books and things. So I'm going to get that down in a bit and have a look what's in there. Probably won't film that because I'll probably end up doing that tomorrow because it's nearly 8 o'clock. So I'll probably do that tomorrow, but basically you've seen them all before. I've shown them in previous videos. It's just we just have like different Usborne activity books and different Christmas books and things. I'll just get those out and put them in a tote, and then she can help us out to those. But I'm going to write in my planner now for Dragon Academy, and then I'm also going to look at Learning Language Arts through Literature, which is our language arts program. So I'm just going to see what is required for this week. Okay, so that's good. So there aren't a ton of writing projects this week, so that's good. Then I won't need to adjust because there are quite a few bits to do in Dragon Academy. And now I'm just going to have a look at our Winston book and see what activities there are going to be for the next week. So see if there's any supplies I need. So what's it going to be? It's going to be, what are we? The 3rd. So it's going to be 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th. So no, they're pretty much all recipes. Actually, let me just check. 62. I'm just going to check this one's the baking one, so I'm just going to check what the ingredients are in case there's anything I need to get in case she wants to do it. No, I've got all that. So it's just eggs, sugar, butter, lemon juice, baking powder. It's Madeline's, so Madeline's, yeah, it's Madeline's, so that's fine. That's Winston done. Now I'm going to go through our Christmas school stuff, which is the Christmas Carol and Beowulf in the Tree. So I'm just going to have a look at the Christmas Carol first because that's actually at the beginning of my book. So it's just copywork and vocabulary. There's a game as well, so what I think we'll probably do next week is play the game first before we do any of the vocabulary or comprehension activities. So I'm just going to see what stave we're likely to get up to next week. So there are 5 staves in total, so in order to be done in the 2 weeks we need to do 2 staves 1 week, 3 staves the next. So that'll be perfectly fine. Okay, so that's fine. I know what I'm doing with that. Now I'm going to have Beowulf in the trees. And our first country is Scandinavia in her list, so I think we'll just follow that order. And so I'm just going to see what activities there are. So she's got a recommendation to watch A Boy Called Christmas. I don't think we've ever actually seen that, so that'll be fun. There's an extension activity that says The Child Eating Christmas Cat of Iceland. I don't know what that's about. There's a couple of recipes in there. I'll see if she wants to do any of those. The salt dough advent wreath. I think we'll give that a go if she wants to. There's also another ornament that you can make, so I'll give her an option. So I think we'll do the Scandinavia, which is the 3 of them. Where's my list gone? So it's Norway, Sweden and Iceland. That's what she's covered under Scandinavia. We'll do the winter solstice and the Chinese New Year this week. Hang on. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get everything written into my planner. Bless you. Check what read aloud she has put or recommended for each of the countries that we're going to be looking at. See if I have them. Probably not, because they're really picture book country themed. So I'm going to check if she has put a link in for where you can find them online or read loud on YouTube or something, and then I'll just save the link to do that. And then I'll just obviously ask her which activity she wants to do so I can plan for those. So that's what we're going to do for Christmas school in terms of the Barefoot in the Trees and the Warlock Ways Christmas Carol. So now I just need to think about maths. I'm just going to grab a couple of workbooks out of my shelf that we have. So, you know, those fun husband ones and just the regular, you know, long division, long multiplication books and things, and then just lay them out and then she can decide. So that's everything I'm going to do. I'm just going to write it on my planner, get the books linked for the read louds that we're going to do or watch, depending on whether it's on YouTube or not. And yeah, that'll be me all planned out for next week. So I will catch you in our next video tomorrow. Take care. See you soon. Bye for now.